Us clowns just carpooled to Chasta's house. 17 of us in one car.
Chasta, can you imagine 17 clowns piling out of a car in your home?
I refuse to imagine. Refuse. Dude, that is not a way I wanted to kick off my Friday, damn you.
One of the greatest love sludges ever yesterday.
Oh, without question. Are you kidding? We took it up a notch. That was intense.
Well,
The cringe was real, man.
Let me say this. First off, the woman who tried lying her way out of it,
Yeah.
who doesn't know the way DNA works,
Yeah.
might have been one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, she was.
It doesn't even make sense. Well, I know it doesn't, but I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Well, but she was trying, man. That she was so committed to that lie.
Oh, she
It didn't
was.
matter.
Yeah.
She was not backing down, no matter what.
Love sludge was off the hook. Are we starting to take panties and underwear? No tampons again this
No,
this
that's
time.
a little.
The guy sent that in for the control group. I'm putting him up there. It was a pretty ripe package when it was opened. Let me say this, Chad.
Much. Yeah, fermentation. Hey, oh my God.
888-303-BONE. The Bay Area's open forum. It's the Lick Me Wall. You're on the air, kicking things off on a Friday. Who's this?
Good morning, Lamar. Good morning, Sister Chasta. It's AJ. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What can we do for you, AJ?
Hey, real quick, hey, Lamar, we got to put your engineer yesterday.
Yes.
Best thing the other week to get the love sludge up, man. I know you guys are talking about, man, that was epic. That was probably one of the best ones.
Well, thank goodness, because if not, we wouldn't have been able to do the show yesterday.
I already reported him in a good way to the higher ups. I wrote a fantastic email.
Yeah.
He's getting his props.
Yeah, so Josh is his name, and I'm putting him up there again because he was absolutely, he was key yesterday.
He jumped in the car and became Speed Racer.
Yeah. So, good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff, AJ. I agree with you 100%. 888-303-BONE. You're on the air. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello. Who we speaking with?
Hey, this is Rick.
Hey, Rick. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing well, doing well. Hey, I wanted to put AC/DC on the Lick Me Wall today.
Oh, are you going to see them, or did you see them recently?
Both.
Oh, so you saw them last weekend in L.A.?
I saw them last weekend in Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
And wife and I like the show so much, we're heading over to Vegas, and we're going to go see him tomorrow night.
I
Good for
absolutely
you.
love this guy.
AC/DC correspondent here.
We're making you the official reporter for AC/DC. Can you give us a report on Monday morning on how the Vegas show was?
Of course, if I can get in, if I can end up calling in, yeah, of course I will.
Oh, that would, well, you make sure you call in Monday because I want to hear from you. This Chasta, this made my day. What was
We
the
are living
highlight?
vicariously.
What was the highlight of the Los Angeles show for you?
Just the freaking tightness of the band. Really, it was. I've gone to see AC/DC 5 times. First time I went to see him was Day on the Green, 1978, the Power Age tour.
Yeah. Oh,
Then I saw him. Then I saw him the last week. The very next year, the Highway to Hell tour.
oh, I saw that
Then I
Highway
saw
to Hell
him
tour myself. That was a great
Then I
tour.
went. Yeah. Then the next year later, the Back in Black tour with Vaughn at the Cow Palace. It was only the second or third show of the tour.
Back in
then
Black
I
would have
saw
been
him on-
Brian Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I saw him on the For Those About to Rock about a year or two later.
Chasta, I love this freaking guy. This guy's my new
You guys are
soul
kindred
brother.
spirits.
Absolutely.
But the thing of it is with Angus, I mean, it's like a conductor over an orchestra watching him.
See?
It is so phenomenal. When he ends a song, he jumps up twice. In the second jump, he's in the air. The band stops automatically.
That's watching close. Chasta, that is a great report.
I love it. That's awesome.
888-303-BONE. Who's this? Hello? Oh, go to the next line. Lick Me Wall. 888-303-BONE. Who we speaking with?
This is Liberace.
Liberace.
Wow, it's been a minute.
How are you, Liberace?
I'm fine.
Now, Liberace, let me ask you a question before you go on here. Have you considered going to see AC/DC on tour?
Yes, actually, my experience I had, I'm going to share on the list all has a lot to do with ACD.
Is that right? Go, please fill me in on that, Liberace.
Well, I had an experience and a visit to the dermatologist.
So the
And my
dermatologist.
female doctor had to examine my scrotum bag, so I'd like to hear Big Balls.
Ah, so he tied it into an
He actually
ACDC
had,
request.
yeah,
All
we
right,
got somewhere.
let me give Liberace credit on that one because he tied it into something this time. That was Liberace, thank you. 888-303-BONE. Who's this?
Is Rusty Parks, my friends. Good morning.
How you doing today?
Well, I'm a little shocked. I thought you were just like stretching it a little yesterday with the tampon comment. I didn't know that was real.
Oh, yeah, he
You
sent
really
in a
sent it
tampon.
in.
He sent in a used tampon. Yes.
God, I'm sorry y'all had to deal with that, Sid, but we thank you for the show. Hey, the reason why I called in, I want to put the Lamont show on the Lakeview wall. It was a little different when Mr. Tonelli decided to go AWOL on us all.
Right.
But hey, you guys there have just kept it going. You didn't miss a beat. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And to throw a little double-sided shade there, see, I can suck up too, Mojo, who doesn't call anymore.
He doesn't call anymore. 888-303-BONE. Last one of the morning. Who's this?
Hey, happy 48. 40 pound Friday crew, Jocker.
Hey, Chalker. What's up, bud?
Hey, man. First of all, full Bay Area needs fine with that guy. Jason, who was your tech yesterday?
Yes, yeah, Josh, our engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, your engineer. Everybody knows that guy up here. That guy runs.
Big time. You have no idea how big time it was behind the scenes.
Because Love Sludge has helped me out of everything. It's probably my favorite thing. Not only is it science-based, but it's drama-based. It's like the best of both worlds. It's like watching, a train wreck, but figuring out how the train wrecked.
That is a perfect summation of Love Sludge, Shasta.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. Chalker, you hit the nail right on the head with that.
Well done.
Yes.
You gotta get Bill Nye up in there, dude, to have him, inspect that Cancun and be like, oh, yeah, look at this DNA.
Oh, dude, that's so gnarly.
All right, with that one, we will wrap it up. Dirty Friday on its way.
Sean Ryan Show Beat Points. Your timeless inspiration from the very best of the Sean Ryan Show. Working with this sleeping out every night. Well, that's bad, guys. I was home. There was no going back home. I would be in another one crying because I was afraid to sleep because of what was coming from me in the middle of the night. How long did it take you to be able to talk about Lundell? But I realized my experiences may help other people too. Men like yourself are considered legends in the community. The Sean Ryan Show Beat Points. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Commercial contractors, if you're looking to build for the future,
We'll be right back. operating in Austin, Texas, decided to do its own thing, stranded some passengers on a busy section of an expressway. The car unexpectedly diverted from its route and stopped underneath the overpass, blocking traffic in a high-speed area. And the best part, the passengers were trapped inside. The vehicle was unresponsive, and Waymo's remote support team was unable to regain control or movement.
Corey's greatest dream.
Because you know what the Waymo said? I don't think you guys should be going where you're going. My logic is undeniable. You're making poor choices.
Can you imagine if the Waymo locked the doors and was like, okay, y'all are done drinking for tonight.
Yes.
We're going home.
That's what's happening.
When you hit the accountability partner button on the dashboard.
My logic is undeniable.
Let's see. So Oreo goes salty and sweet with their latest limited edition flavor. This sounds delicious.
Oreo.
Oreo hitting shelves